Hi guys, welcome to the first video of the shutdown. Those of you who know me know I hate having my picture taken, so you have to imagine how far out of my comfort zone making video is. This is the first video I do. It's probably going to be a little bit rough. I ordered a tripod, it will come Friday. So right now my phone is propped up on top of the table, which is sitting on top of the couch. Hopefully it will not tip over during the video. I don't have a purple rug on my floor. This is my yoga mat. Make sure when you do your workout that you take a picture of yourself or have someone take a picture of you, post it either to the Facebook page or to Instagram with the hashtag that I posted on the Facebook page, or if you don't use social media, email it to the karate school. I also put up a link for that. Feedback, anything that you like, anything you don't like, anything that you would like to see, post it up here. Things that you can get away with when you're doing a video workout. In class, most of you don't talk back to the instructor. You can do that because we can't hear you. When you take class from me, you know what happens if you laugh or sing or hug other people. Guess what? You can do that in this class. So we're gonna get started. We're gonna start off with a warm-up. We're gonna start off with 30 seconds of jumping jacks. And what I want you to remember while we're doing this, I'm looking at my notes over here. I want you to remember while we're doing this, is this month we're working on intensity. And after we finish this first 30 seconds of jumping jacks, I'll give you the dictionary definition of jumping jacks. Because intensity doesn't just mean being loud. And if you're in the kids class, you know that intensity just doesn't mean being loud. It means hitting hard. It means making it so that we can visualize what you're hitting. So right now, you're doing jab, cross, hook, uppercut, face, side of the face, right up under the chin. And you need to be hitting hard enough that I can visualize every move that you're making. Think about your stance. Remember when you were a little dragon and we used to say twist and punch, twist and punch, twist and punch, twist and punch, twist and punch. Always has to be there. It's part of the motion. And then down for push-ups. Can you see me doing my push-ups? Or am I falling onto the bottom of the screen? Make sure when you do this, if you're on your hands, fingers are straight forward. If you're on your knuckles, they're here. Make sure that the creases of your elbows are facing straight forward and your head is up. Knees are fine. Toes are cool. Make sure you get full range of motion. If you're not getting full range of motion, there's no way that you're showing intensity and you're not going to get your stripe at the end of the month, right? Okay, so right back up and kicks. We're going to do front kicks this round. Remember, power comes from rotation. I'm going to rotate my hips forward. Front kick, front kick. Keep your hands up. We're talking about intensity. And if it's not real karate, there's no way that there's any intensity. It's really easy when there's no instructor in your face, reminding you, keep your hands up, kick hard, let me see what you're hitting. It's really hard to make sure you're doing that. So this is on you guys. You gotta be focused on what you're doing. You gotta kick hard, you gotta pick a target, you gotta keep your hands up so that you don't get hit in the head. Then we're gonna hop side to side over the line. Find the line on the floor. You're hopping side to side. If you want more, knees up. I'm not doing that. My knees and my floor both don't like it. But make sure you're moving. Keep your hands up. If you want to throw some punches in while you jump, do I sound like boss? Tough guys, keep your hands up. Make sure you keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. About 5 more seconds of this. And then we're gonna throw some knees. Make sure you grab the guy's head. Focus on what you're doing. You got his ears. You're gonna slam your knee through his face. You're moving hard, hitting hard, focusing on what you're hitting. Other side. Okay, and time. We're gonna do another round of that, but before we do, I wanna talk to you about intensity. Oh, I don't know if I can read this with my contacts in. Intensity. Exceptionally great concentration, power, or force. Degree of strength, plus the amount or sound of area or volume, which kind of doesn't make sense, I guess, but I should have thought about this and brought my glasses in here. Basically, it means exceptionally great concentration, power, or fierceness. So, if you're in the Karate Kids class, you know that means we don't have to yell, right? It means we got to focus on what we're doing. It means you got to keep your hands up. It means you got to have stances. It means you got to have lockout. It means you got to have speed. So if you don't have speed, you're going to get hit in the face. So we're going to go through that warm-up step one more time. We're going to start with jumping jacks this time. Make sure their hands are touching at the top. If they're not touching at the top, it's not jumping jacks, is it? How many times have I told you guys that, right? It doesn't count if your hands are not touching at the top. Next thing we're going to do is punches. Make sure your hands are up. Make sure you're focusing on your target. Face, temple or side of the neck, up under the chin. Rotate, just like when you were dragging. Twist and punch, keep it moving. And then the next one, we're going to do push-ups, down for push-ups. Back is flat, whether you're on your toes or your knees. Elbows are facing straight forward, head is up. Full range of motion, all the way down to the floor. Make sure that your butt's not up in the air. Make sure that your chin is up. What tends to happen when we get tired is people drop their chin. That makes you lose the flat back, and you've lost the form for the push-up. Okay, next piece. Kicks. This time we'll do side kicks. So I'm going to do my side kicks. Same thing, knee up, push, out. Push your hip. That's where your rotation comes from. Make sure your toes are pointed down so that all of the force is slamming into that person, into that target, through your heel. So we're talking about intensity again. Focus on the target, hit hard, keep your hands up so that you don't get hit in the head. Next one, side to side. This is plyometrics. For those of you who want to be able to jump high, box jumps, thinking about jumping up on the counter, thinking about jumping up onto the boxes for ninja tricks, this is what's going to get you the muscles you need to do that. As soon as your feet touch the floor, they bounce right back up again. And last thing, knees. Grab the guy's head. Pull it down right into your knee. Lift your knee up to it. Intensity. Focus on your target. Hit hard. Make sure that you're balanced, that you have a good stance. And time. Okay, one more thing we need to talk about. What are you guys getting your stripe for this month? You're getting your stripe for perseverance. And I tell you all the time, you can't say that perseverance means to persevere. What it means, and actually there's no definition for perseverance in the dictionary, but for perseverance is to persist in or remain constant to a purpose, idea, or task in spite of obstacles. So I really think what you guys are doing here by doing these video workouts right now is persevering. Okay, reach up, stretch up, because there's a lot of obstacles right now. Everybody's life is thrown out of its normal situation. Everybody's home right now. Actually, some of you guys are home with parents who are working from home, or you might be home alone without your parents, or adults, you might be home trying to get this in, trying to work around your kids. So this is outside of everybody's norm. Reach for the floor. Reach over to one side, grab your ankle, pull your chest to your knee. And you need to keep working. You need to keep persevering because this isn't a setback in your training. It's just a different way of looking at it. This is not something that we've ever done before. And this is an opportunity to tailor your learning to what you want. So you're going to come here now down to a side stretch. It's an opportunity to check out videos, not just from your curriculum, but from your siblings' curriculum, your parents, your kids. Learn some new stuff. Try some new things out. Other side. And we will be back in the karate school, hopefully in a few weeks, maybe a little bit longer, but everybody will be stronger for it and better for it for having done all these extra workouts. Feet together, reach for the floor, touch the floor. Okay, if you can't touch the floor, my challenge for you is over the next few weeks, as we're doing all these workouts at home, to keep stretching, so that by the time we come back to the dojo, everybody can put their fingers on the floor. You got this? We're good? And we're going to move on to the next part.